Welcome to the Truth About Calories. In this tutorial we are going to take a look at how to properly calculate your caloric intake according to your fitness goals and your exercise routine. The information in this tutorial can benefit anyone. If you are using a Beachbody fitness program or not, you still need to know how many calories you need to take in each day. Firstly, if you want to lose weight, you need to become disciplined in your nutrition. I will take you through the steps to develop that discipline. The first step is to assess your absolute basic caloric need for each day. We will use the Harris-Benedict equation. Now, this equation does not take into account calories burned by existing large amounts of muscle mass, nor does it account for the additional calories provided by excess body fat. This equation is best used for those individuals who are at an ideal body weight or close to it. Nevertheless, if you have more than 40 pounds to lose, you can still use this equation to get a rough estimate for how many calories your body needs. We will talk about how to recognize if you're not getting enough calories each day and how to adjust your calories for optimal weight loss and being able to stick with a diet for the rest of your life. Now let's take a look at an example of a man whose age is 27, weighs 197 pounds, and is 72 inches tall. Remember your rules of operation that was pounded into you back in school? May have been a long time ago. Well, if you do it correctly, then the sum should be around 2,000 calories. This is roughly how many calories our male subject needs to eat every day so that he maintains his weight without exercising. Now, since you're watching this, you probably are interested in exercising too, so we will take a look at how exercise changes your nutritional needs. But first, let's look at our example for women. Here is an example for women. Our female subject weighs 165 pounds, she is 68 inches tall, and is 26 years old. Her caloric needs are around 1,600 calories. Again, this is just a rough estimate, but to get more exact, it may take being evaluated in a medical clinic, and that can get expensive. Now let's find out how many calories it takes to maintain your weight while following an exercise regimen. We will take a look at your basal metabolic rate and multiply it by the exercise factor that corresponds to your exercise category. For most weight loss goals, your exercise program should be at the moderately active level. The reason for this is because the amount of calories that you will be taking in for fat loss is drastically different from the calories required for extreme fitness activities. A good example of this would be the difference between Power 90, Hip Hop Abs, or Slim in 6, and extreme fitness programs like P90X or Insanity. Let's take a look at our examples again. Now for our male and female examples, we are now assessing how many calories they must consume in order to fuel their body for performance. Again, these caloric numbers have not been altered to account for the goal of losing weight. Now, these numbers are just to maintain their current body weight and continue their exercise regimen. Now, accounting for your exercise is great, but if you want to lose weight, then you have to burn more calories than you're taking in. The goal is to burn enough so as to not go too far below your basal metabolic rate. To lose weight, there is more to it than just how many calories you eat. The other factors include from what foods those calories are obtained, for example, protein, carbohydrates, and fats, not to mention donuts, chocolate, and fast food. So with that in mind, as you see, if you want to lose weight, a good start is to artificially create a calorie deficit. Subtract 500 calories if your goal is to lose fat. If you want to maintain your weight, then don't change a thing to your caloric intake. If you want to gain weight, then increase your caloric intake by 250 to 300 calories. Now there is more to it than this to burn fat, and we will discuss that in another tutorial. But this will at least give you a good start. For each goal, your nutrition must change to accommodate. And we will get more in-depth in specific tutorials on protein, carbohydrates, and fat. We will look at how your body actually gets energy from the food you eat, so that you know exactly how to modify your nutrition instead of always being told how to eat. Knowledge is power, and sometimes just knowing what that donut really does to you will give you the intestinal fortitude to say no. And we will also discuss how to read labels, as this is key to sifting through all of the crap that's on the market these days. Now, some fitness programs suggest a lower caloric intake per day than what we calculated using the Harris-Benedict equation. There's nothing wrong with a lower caloric intake. However, you do need to learn to listen to your body. Don't worry, there is a tutorial on that as well. In short, recognize overtraining, increase your calories should you start to have headaches or your energy levels are low. Get your 8 hours of sleep a night and listen to your body. If your body tells you today is not a good day to push my hardest, well then dial it back. But whatever you do, keep pushing play. Should you have any questions or would like to become a Beachbody coach, please go to my website at beachbodycoach.com/markxster. Thanks for watching.